Hi, everyone. So I heard someone this morning talking about, oh, it is what it is. Gosh, I don't like that. It is what it is. It reeks of resignation. It reeks of negativity. It reeks of things will never change, all based in history, all based in perception. We can actually shift that. So, what is it when it is what it is? And what part do we have to say about what it is? How changeable is that? Well, the situation may not be able to readily change, but who we can be about it can most certainly change. Imagine you're driving down the road. It's Thanksgiving Eve. It's 40 degrees outside or colder. It's a drizzle, and you're right on time. You're feeling pretty good about going to wherever it is you're going, and you get a flat tire. It happens. Well, you can call AAA, you can fix it yourself. Yeah, it is what it is, but who are you going to be about that? You can be in a place of resignation. This is always happening to me. Or you can go, okay, this has happened. I can accept it. I don't have to prefer it. I don't have to like it, but I can at least be in a place of, instead of negativity, possibly a place of neutrality. Acceptance doesn't necessarily mean liking it, but we can accept it in a place of neutrality. It's a lot easier to get from a neutral to a positive state of mind than it is to go through neutral to positive from a negative state of mind. Take a look at how that is. Sometimes we're enduring situations, and oh gosh, it so disturbs me to hear people say, with God's help, I can endure anything. I don't think an all-knowing, all-loving God would want us to endure anything. I think it may be a matter of perspective. If we can come to a place of neutrality and realize that in a moment we may be enduring, in any given moment we may be enduring whatever it actually is that we're enduring. But if we can raise our perspective up a notch or two, we can rise above the situation just a little, raise our proverbial noses up from the grindstone, possibly bloody nose by that time, but at least we can realize that we can look around the room with a higher perspective. Maybe we can rise above our circumstances just a little bit and realize, oh, this is a part of a path that I'm on. Maybe I'm only 50 yards into a 5-mile walk, and currently I'm slogging in mud up to mid-thigh, and it's struggling, and it's uncomfortable, and I don't like it, and it's smelly. But then I can realize, oh, at least I'm this far into the walk I'm on, and it does in fact change and get better. And then maybe it gets worse, and then it gets better again. But if we have a perspective, we can work toward resolving whatever issue about which we may currently be feeling resigned. But it will start from shifting from resignation to acceptance. And then from there to a place of knowing that we are in fact on a path toward resolving whatever the issue is. Well, then there are those issues that may never really resolve. I have people in my life I'm not at all pleased with, that I don't work well with, that I don't communicate with in a complimentary fashion. That may never resolve. There are aspects of my life that include other people that may never resolve because they are who they are and I am who I am. But I can shift who I am being about them slowly but surely and refine who I'm being about it. So some things can't be resolved, but they can be refined. Well, then there's things like my dear mother, who had a stroke 9 years ago. They gave her 6 months to live 9 years ago. She's never getting better. I wish she was, but she's not. She's in a slow state of decline. I love her to death. She's a dear, sweet, wonderful, grateful, thankful person for every day she has. She's an inspiration to everyone who knows her in that regard. But that's not going to resolve in a way that I'm ever going to prefer. And I won't necessarily be able to refine who I'm being or how she's being for that area. we have this third category beyond resolve and beyond refine called release. Ready? I'm going to demonstrate release. That's it. Okay, just to make sure you got it, I'm going to show you again. Ready? This is release. Now that looks really easy. There are life aspects that we may just need to release, but we don't always do that because there's the conditional aspect to it where we may have to go, well, what are people going to think if I do that, if I release that? Well, can I do that? Is it safe to do that? What will happen if I really do this? Well, I did it before and it didn't work. Things didn't improve. Well, guess what? Sometimes you don't need all of those conditions to be met to release. Release is a choice to release. Now, there may be aspects of this that, of course, what if I pick it up again? Well, then you pick it up again, and then you can release it again. And again. And again. Until finally you're done with it. You don't have to release it anymore. Some things are more challenging than others. Some things are not resolvable. Some things are not refinable, but those may still be released with practice and practice and practice. It's not about what there is to do as much as it is who am I to be with regard to the people, places, things, aspects of my life that I encounter on a daily basis. Who can you be this Thanksgiving holiday? Who can you be any particular day? You can be grateful, you can be thankful, you can be patient. Well, how do you do some of these things? Well, who do you have to be able to do those things? From the place of being will come the doing. You can be wherever it is you need to be. You can work toward resolving or refining or releasing. So here we are entering this holiday season. I encourage you, I invite you to notice who and how you're being, to consider the possibility that you are a divine being, that you are not a body that has a spirit, but actually a spiritual being occupying a body here in three-dimensional reality that is the tip of the iceberg, as it were. Your physical manifestation of yourself, of your body, might just be a manifestation of spirit, which sources your existence here. And if it sources your existence, you are co-creating with our Creator. You are not the river, perhaps, but certainly a drop in the river. And because you can notice all of the other little drops around you, you can come to know the extent of the river you're able to come to know. That may never resolve, that may never refine, that may not even need to be released. It may just be an ongoing state of evolutionary development that you can be proud of or grateful for, or just notice from a place of neutrality. This is what is. It is what it is. But what it is your choice. People around you over the holidays may just be the way they've always been. But who you're being about them, if it's occurring in your spiritual life space, may be exactly what you need to grow and evolve and shift upward as opposed to downward. It need not be stressful. We can notice stress. We can notice a stress reaction, and we can let that go with practice. How soon do you want to start practicing? Better now than never, maybe. Just because you haven't doesn't mean you can't. Be happy, be patient, be loving, be self-loving. Enjoy. Happy holidays.